Hey there folks, welcome back to Wizardry 7. We're going to continue our exploration down here underneath Monkarama. Actually, you know what? Let's try to just have everyone hide. That's a good enough tactic. As long as everyone successfully hides, that is. Otherwise, Fran could get wrecked. I also noticed after last session I was looking over the tables for how many stat increases certain characters need to class change, and I noticed that I was off a little bit. Deirdre, in addition to those 3 points of vitality, needs 2 points of piety. So all the more reason to just watch her closely as she levels up. Oh, poor Deirdre. Why do you not do what I want? Why can you not just accept it? Ooh, potions. And a level up for Deirdre. Let's see how she goes. No piety or vitality. We're just not gonna settle for that. Hey folks, look, we're back. Welcome to Wizardry 7. We're going to continue our exploration. And we're going to fight again. Alright, Deirdre, let's see if you're going to do... hey, piety! Nice. Well, it's one of the points she needed, so we'll just settle for that. Okay, now let's look for real at what spell to pick up. Oh, hey, look at that. Another level. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, you know what we're going to do here, folks? We are, I'm just going to stop the recording and I'll cut back in after we get a good level up. No need to waste all your time with this. Okay, after fighting, I think, 4 or 5 different fights there, we had a fight. Deirdre leveled up, and she got a point of piety. We're sticking with that. Oh gosh, what did I pick for her spell? Air pocket, there we go. Alright, look, a happy dandy fountain up ahead. Oh look, we've got a whole lot of magic points to spend. Let's recharge. Failure. Because you can't cast a high enough level to do it? Well, let's see what we can recharge here. I wonder if I can recharge an item with uses on it. Nope. Or at least not at that level. Well, you know what? We'll just come back after she's gained a level. And here we go. The Keep of the Holy Work. I don't even remember which of our characters had the key for it. But we'll just look and find it. Here we go. Key of Good Keep. Oh, that's not the one? Then it must be Key of the Temple. Excuse me, I can just imagine that we've got like this huge key ring. I'm just flipping through every one of them, trying every one on the lock. The ancient chest is so covered with a scrungy growth that it is difficult to distinguish where the box ends and the floor begins. Obviously it has been here for a long time, perhaps forgotten or thought lost after the cathedral became submerged. Perhaps. But I just hope that no one has already been here. Oh no, she does not have Divine Trap. She's got Divine Trap. Which, you know, for the longest time I thought, well, why are they making a Divine Trap there? I mean, don't we want to untrap the thing? And, you know, then I realized, oh, divine as into, you know, understand. Huh? Wait a second, is there just not even a trap on this thing? Crying out loud. Opening the antediluvian locker, you find naught but the tattered remains of a waxy covering lying on its bottom. Someone got here first, got the map from us. And then, lifting up the empty wrappings, you discover an old book, discarded as if devoid of any value. The book is entitled Holy Covenant. You found one Holy Covenant and 7,500 experience. Fran, you have space because you used the key. And let's see, Deirdre. All right, tell you what, folks. I'm going to open this chest up a couple times, and we'll see what we get for a level up for Deirdre eventually. Hey, welcome back, folks. So it only took 2 more openings of the chest before Deirdre decided to gain a point of vitality. So now she needs 1 more piety and 2 more vitality as she levels up. Okay, so we don't need to be around. No, I want you to drink the fountain, please. Thank you. Need to go up to the previous level and use the key of good keep to open up another locked door, which will then, in turn, get us the key we need to open the other locked door that was in the level that we were just in. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. So we are here. We need to go over into the southeast side of the room. And let's take a look at the map again. It's either the one right ahead of us or the one to our right-hand side. Okay, it's the one to our right-hand side. We want to go to here, use the key of good keep, go in here and get a treasure chest. Alright, Deirdre, you had the key of good keep. So we go here, use a key to get the key to open another door. That's good classic dungeon crawling stuff. Okay, definitely those 2, not those 2. Well, gotta be this psionic bolt. Oh, shucks. That's a lot of stuff, and let's just try this. I'm sure it's all amazingly good loot. But let's try this without getting vegified. Okay, Connie, we believe in you. 1, 1, and 3. Basilisk eye. Well, it looks to be the same stuff as it was last time. So let's just try this again without triggering the trap. One, and 4. Good old fireballs. You know what? We'll just take the damage. Nope, it was a shield that time, not a staff. 1 sword bread. Okay, that's all the same. Okay, we need that. And I'm not going to take those. Take some throwing stars, maybe? wand, a sword, and you know, the name of it, Dungeon Bread, just sounds totally unappetizing. But we have to leave the sword and that Dungeon Bread behind. Let's go back here. Blythe, what is this? I don't know. Shikin Shuri. The Bishop's Wand. If only we had a bishop. Okay, let's find, what can we drop? Leather leggings? Yeah, we don't need leather leggings. Chamal doublet? Possibly. There's our onyx key, which we will use. You know what? Nuts to that. Dropping the sandals. Okay, and let's pick up the stones, go back here, drop the stones, go forward, pick up. I don't remember which of you dropped something there. You did? Okay. Dungeon Bread. Hey, I gave her hit points and stamina. Cool. Wait, what is this? The end. Another enchanted katana. All right. Is an enchanted katana better than a Wallery blade? I have no idea. You cannot identify. $3 to $9 for a Wallery blade. $4 to $9 and +2 to hit for a katana. I think we'll go with that. And then I guess we'll just drop the Wallery blade. Okay, let's verify here. Do you have? You do. What is this shield? A duck shield. Cursed. No special resistances, no special abilities. Okay. So what is the deal with that? Is that a duck shield as in something's incoming? Duck! Possibly. Okay, so 2 inventory slots on Blythe. And 1 for Fran. Alright, good to know. And now we go back down the stairs. Here's the door now that we use the onyx key for after this encounter. I have reduced the delay in the combat settings so that we should move a bit quicker. Edith! You don't need to have anything in particular. When you level up, you're all good to go for a class change. And we are not leveling up your alchemy. Okay. Did I give the keys to Deirdre? I did. Okay, that should be gone now, so she also has an inventory slot. Descending into the remains of an old abandoned mausoleum, you behold an array of statuesque figures in the shadows. The figures do not seem to be moving, and the quiet of the crypt is so still that you suspect them to be stone carvings. Stepping forward, cautious of the stony silhouettes, you espy a deep pit in the center of the chamber. It is then that you notice the figures are not stone statues at all. Rather, they appear to be Neolithic mummies, petrified after the passing of the ages. Drawing close to an ancient corpse, you see that the intricate dust webs which gently drape its form confirm your prognosis. Dead. And that one's also dead. And this one's also dead. Also dead. And that's also dead, but there's a button. And there's a lever. Re-entering the sepulchre, you discover that the deep pit has risen up to the surface of the floor, bearing a dwarfish altar upon which sits a black globe. But before we take the obvious trap, let's rest. Then we'll rebuff. And then touch the obvious trap, globe. Alright, so we're going to go there, we're going to touch this thing. There is going to be a trap. Or rather a trap and then a fight. Your 7th level, 27,000 to go. You are definitely going to level up. And I'm not really going to care so much about your stat increases with this fight, because it's going to be a pain in the rear. And Fran is going to level up, but I don't need to worry about her stat increases either. Standing at the pygmy altar and the midnight globe, your fingers begin to tingle at the possibilities. Do we take the black globe, kick the altar over, or leave the globe alone? Well, the smart move would be to leave the globe alone, but the move we need to do to get the globe and progress later in the game is to take it. With sublime deftness, you grasp the globe. Just as the stone-faced statues begin to awaken from their deep slumber, and the glint of light reflecting off a small plaque concealed underneath the globe hits your eyes, the sound of hissing gas reaches your ears. Paralyzed, paralyzed, paralyzed. All right, half the group is paralyzed. And skeleton lords. And you don't have remove cure paralysis or dispel undead. Edith, how big of a Dispel Undead can you give? 49? Do that. Let's see, Fran. You don't have that. Do you have? No. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, let's try that. Okay. I wasn't really paying enough attention to know what that little symbol means on us, but we got something on us. Angie is no longer paralyzed here, so she can try to dispel those undead. Connie, you fight. Edith. Try to remove paralysis. And Fran, you just try to blast. Well, that was not a very effective round for us. Oh, dead Fran. Well, let's just reload the game. Okay, take 6. The entire party was paralyzed. So they got to rest. After the paralyzation fell off, we stopped resting, and now we get to have our fight. So we're going to chuck really powerful Dispel Undeads at those parties. We're going to check a Dispel Undead at that single party. And then Fran, just toss a Nuclear Blast out for funsies. Okay, I don't get it why Edith keeps fizzling her stinking Dispel Undead spell. Not enough magic points to Dispel Undead. Fight. Fight. Edith, try to Dispel Undead again, please. Don't fail. And Fran, just Nuclear Blast. Hey, there we go. Dispel Undead worked. Now we are going to remove Connie's insanity and fight and fight and fight, and Fran, you try to heal Deirdre. Oh, for crying out loud. Everyone's so busy cowering in their boots that they don't have the time to heal. Fran, you're going to heal yourself, and if you don't heal yourself, well, then your death is on you. And look at that. Deirdre's going to get a couple levels here, maybe. God of Vitality, awesome. Needs 1 Piety and 1 Vitality to go. And she just made it to the next break point of thaumaturgy spells. I'll take Fire Shield. Fran? Whatever you did was fine by me. We've got a while before I need to put more points into climbing for her. Hey, and she's going to make the alchemy break point. Not a lot of spells there. Apparently a lot of their level 1 and level 2 spells overlap with the thaumaturgy spell list. Muttering underneath your breath at the diabolically fiendish trap, you peer down and gaze at the engraving on the small plaque. Wickham's Globe of Power. We found a power globe. Okay. Save. Let's see here. Got the power globe. We had gotten that. Okay, yep. We are good to leave. From down here. Our way out is over this direction. Let's see. I think it's the top route. If it's not the top route, hey, we just wander for a teensy bit. Okay, it was not the top route. The top route is where we teleported to. Oh boy. We still got a few points for Dispel Undead. Do that. Oh. That's nice. Okay, you know what? We have inventory space. Let's just pick up this stuff that we had left laying around before. What was that? A scroll of Enchanted Blade. Yeah. You know what? There we go. The duration of that should stack with itself. Oh boy, gotta refresh my memory here. guess we just never never went through that area after I opened it up. So let's just explore and get a few points of experience here. You know what? You two casters in the back, or currently ninjas in the back, hide. Son of a gun, you know. I did not have get dang near everyone on my party insane on my things to do list today. Oh, Angie, for crying out loud. Defend yourself from your teammates. Who's gonna chug some potions? It's us. We're gonna chug them all down. Alright, and we've got Heavy Heal and Cherry Bomb. Oh. You're my cherry bomb. Gonna throw it at some dude. Say your mom is fat. Nah, that doesn't rhyme. Gonna throw it at him and say, fat your mom. Nope, still doesn't rhyme. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. Fran might just pass out here from no stamina. Yep, she did. But at least we won. Oh boy. Anyone have an inventory spot for that? But Blake, don't you know? Yeah. Okay, Connie needs the vitality, and she got it. And just put those points into thaumaturgy. What are you gonna learn? You got a lot in the Earth School to learn. We don't need everyone to have conjuration. And armor melt is going to be helpful eventually. Deirdre, vitality, awesome. Alright, now she just needs 1 point of piety. Do you think that since she is blind and passed out that we should draw on her face? Nah. Probably ice ball. Okay, that is the way out. But we got a little more area over there. Okay, I'm just going to be a completionist here. I'm going to sleep. You sons of guns, you. What have I got? I got darn near everyone asleep. Well, you can at least try to hypnotize them. Fran? Fireball those dudes before you pass out? Oh, hypnotize only affects one at a time. Oh. Silly me. Well, let's see. Blythe, you're blind. Cure your blindness. Connie, you fight. Deirdre, you fight. Edith, you remove Angie's problems. Fran. Now fire shield, fireball. Alright, let's try that. Wow. Did those guys like roll around in poison ivy and then just tear out poison ivy, carry it around with them, and then try rubbing it over all of us? Sick monks. Okay, now we're gonna rest and get rid of our debuffs. Okay, that's good enough. We're just going to finish out this room and be on our way. Here we go. A monk, Umpani scouts, and a monk. Okay, I don't like monks. We're going to put you to sleep. And take it as a literal thing or as a euphemism, but one way or the other, we're putting you to sleep. One downside to having the combat go so fast is I don't get that moment of reaction to every little thing that happens to us. I also don't get to see everything that was going on, so maybe I'll just increase the message delay a teensy bit again. There, we have doubled it. Okay, and now we're out. We are out here in the wilderness. To the east of Munkarama. We'll fight our way back into town and there continue on our quest. 1, 2, 3 spells here. Blinding Flash. Fran, I know we're leaving you out on a corner here, but I think a level 2 nuclear blast should take him out. Well, I had thought it would, but I guess it doesn't really. And now we know better. Okay, Angie, you need a point of intellect. There you go. Or intelligence, whatever. Int. Oh, I do need to increase her mapping. Okay, we'll take the next 2 levels and just jack up her mapping. Yeah, she's got enough other spells to buy. Alright, Blythe is going to need 1 point of speed. Connie's all set. Deirdre needs a point of piety. So 8,600, 10,000. Oh, that's some pretty potent poison that they put on her. Holy moly. Alright folks, we're just going to dump about 100 magic points on her to try and get that poison gone. Oh Lord. boy, let's just take a rest here. So the next fight, Deirdre needs piety, and if we do it, Blythe needs speed, but Blythe is also going to take one more level up as a Valkyrie, so what happens to her is less important. You know what, let me take a look at the map. Make sure I'm not going the wrong direction. I am going the right direction. Of course I know which way I'm going, dear. Oh. Better identify some stuff we've got here. SA. Stink bomb can merge. Darts. Poison darts. Okay, now a dust. Snake dust. Goodness. With all the dusts I'm collecting, you'd think I'd have had a snake dust. Apparently not. Well, my sniff delivery service here is stocking up. I mean, I know I'm going back to Monkarama, but I'm also just exploring, because for all we know, dfortae may have added a few more chests out here. I mean, we did see a few earlier in the forest around Orkoker. Who's to say he didn't populate some out here? Wow, that was one heck of a tongue to make her go insane. Okay, what do we want? No, Blythe, speed. Didn't get speed. That's fine. Piety, if you could. I guess I'll take this one, but next round or next level up, I'm just going to have to force her to get that point of piety. There, someone finally has sane mind. I already get this area? I don't remember. I did not. Birds. I am just trying to have my samurai level their oratory and my ninjas level their hiding. Okay, and here we are back in Monkarama, at the southern end of town. Alright, we want to go over this direction, I believe. Alright, we did want to go this direction. Monks, and monk ninjas. Okay, you know what? We're just going to double up on some sleeps here, because really don't want it. To deal with a bunch of these dudes. You dirty munkers. It's not enough to blind us, or sleep us, or insane us, or irritate us. No, you gotta do all of them, and I'm just not dealing with this crap. Oh gosh, you know what, let's rest, and then we'll reapply our buffs. I guess using up that scroll of enchanted weapon, well heck, you can see how long it's lasting. 3 monk ninjas, but we were sleeping! You dolts. What can I do to you? Itching skin. Okay. Let's take care of this thing. I mean, it is kind of nice not to see every little bit that happens in the fight, because you don't get frustrated when people keep whiffing or gagging. Have inventory spot? I know someone's carrying herbal patties already. Well, I guess we'll just leave those. I guess no one is carrying herbal patties. Well, now I know. let's rest again. Okay, now we'll reapply our buffs. Oh, for crying out loud! And after we have this fight, we still need to move to the next square and have a fight there. It's like we're in their city or something. What the heck, Edith? You are just not doing a very good job of casting spells lately. I mean, as far as we know, they're super magical sandals, but again, I have no clue. Huh, there was no fight on this square? Interesting. Guess that was just a random encounter we found. You're probably really not going to use those things. Okay, what were the patties? We don't remember. Okay, but who is missing magic points? You're missing some magic points. Well, they didn't do magic points, but they did her health and stamina. So while we're here, let's find out. Aerial slippers again. I mean, eventually I do want to turn Deirdre back into a bard, but I don't know. Alright, monks. What am I going to do with you, monks? What am I going to do with you? Actually, no, back up. Let's sleep with them. Blythe, you also sleep then. And with this bunch of monks, wow, team, we suck. I mean, you guys suck. It was the royal we. Oh yeah, team. Look at that. The fight lasted long enough that the blindness debuff just came off by itself. Alright, everyone's tied. Maybe they'll think they won. Nope. Oh, right, because Blythe's asleep. For crying out loud. Well, we have no inventory space, so we'll just drop those scrolls. And I'll end our video here. I'll say thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you have a great day.